We are moving into literally tomorrow morning at about 3, it's like super early in the morning, 3 a.m. our time. We're moving into the Cancer full moon. And this is the emotional culmination of seeds planted during the new moon back on June 25th, 2025, illuminating the very heart of what we need, what we protect, what we can no longer ignore. Of course, the energy, as per usual, on the full moon illumination is deeply charged. There is profound growth here if we have the courage to lean into our emotional truths. And what's so beautiful about this is that it's continuing to pull us inward, of course. Even though it's the new year, technically it's just the new fiscal year, the number. We're
Mhm.
still deeply entwined in our winter caving experience. So this full moon is still about that inner world. Powerful turning point in emotional maturity, releasing the outdated patterns that have kept us from receiving the nurturing. This is in regards to ourselves and other. I'd like to introduce maybe a mantra for this moon. I honor my emotional truth with tenderness and courage. I release what no longer nurtures my spirit, and I choose to build a foundation of deep, authentic security. Honor my emotional truth with tenderness and courage. I release what no longer nurtures my spirit, and I choose to build a foundation of deep, authentic security. So, if we allow ourselves to stay within that theme of that very Cancer nourishment, safety, supportedness, we're here to, it is here to help us release outdated emotional patterns. So, even though we still remain in that energy of Capricorn, we ask ourselves during this full moon if our relationships and actions, which is that of Capricorn, are in alignment with what your heart needs to feel secure and valued, which is Cancerian. On top of that alignment, through relationship and action, our inner, our outer, the moon is also conjunct Jupiter in retrograde. And Jupiter, of course, is expansion, is that luck, gratitude, abundance. So this conjunction will magnify everything, expanding the moon's emotional landscape. So this might bring up even bigger feelings or realizations. It also may bring up even more hidden patterns or memories. And it's in particular to show you what still needs healed or what you're still working with. Shows us what we need. Along with that realization is a square of Chiron in Aries. So this is giving us that courage to heal. And the square, of course, is activating the healer's wound. This could be old hurts around identity, courage, or the right to assert yourself may feel tender. So this is just going to continue to reveal where you're ready to heal. Where have old emotional defenses, Cancer, stifled your brave, authentic self-expression? Aries. Healing begins when we acknowledge this vulnerability with courage. So even though this square, which is proving to be a little bit more of a challenging realization, there is also a trine happening with the North Node and Pisces. So this is very supportive during this full moon. This is more of the spiritual thread of this full moon. It, of course, represents that the emotions surfacing are not random, they are guiding. Your emotional truth is aligning with your soul's destined path in a very supportive way. So, listening to the intuitive pull beneath the feelings, showing you the way forward. This Cancer full moon is asking us to honor our needs without apology, to choose commitments that truly nourish us, and to release the defensive patterns that keep us stuck in cycles of lack or insecurity. It is illuminating the path to a greater wholeness by showing us exactly where our heart is calling for more. So, just reflecting on these themes here for a moment. Let me know if you need me to repeat any of that. Around it, let's go ahead and allow ourselves to connect in with our heart space, to connect into the sit bones. Allow yourself to begin to notice the emotional layer of the body. Breathing into the upper belly and exhaling all the way down through the sit bones, grounding yourself down, down, down. Inhaling up through the crown of the head and exhaling down. Maybe allowing a couple of those words to stick in, to be upfront and intentional. As you continue to take deep, slow inhales and exhales. Maybe you have an energy that wants to step forward to help support you. Let's just create this space with one Om together, rubbing the palms of the hands together, bringing the thumbs into the sternum. Let's take one deep inhale and exhale. And inhale for one Om. Om. And inhale to suspend if that's in your practice. And an exhale, hands to the knees. Let's just move gracefully into our rotation around our hips, Siriom. Inhale forward and exhale back. Torso to rotate around the sit bones, just feeling sensation in the body. Continuing to take full inhales and exhales. Taking 3 more on this side. Continuing to connect with the intention for your release for this full moon. Taking 3 more on this side. Allowing yourself to be to the circle's getting smaller and smaller as you come back into stillness in the center. Just sitting for a moment, bringing your awareness to sensation in the body, and then maybe sensation or energy moving in the subtle bodies. Not trying to change anything, just giving permission to everything to just be as it is. Let's go ahead and bring the hands up into our 60-degree V shape, thumbs stay out. Radiance charger. We'll begin a breath of fire here. As this is in the evening, if you have a hard time sleeping, maybe bringing yourself to a soft inhale and exhale rather than a breath of fire or Kalabati breath. We'll allow the breath to begin to stimulate, to begin to pull up, burn off what no longer is serving us. We are being the alchemical conduit. Allowing yourself to be with resistance as it begins to come up, if at all. We're almost there. Let's inhale, thumbs touch, fingers spread wide. Inhale, suspend. And then exhale the hands through the aura, allowing it to burn, burn, burn away. Resting the hands, palms face up on the lap. Meditate the third eye space. Taking 3 more breaths here. And then let it go. Let's bring ourselves to our hands and our knees for a moment. Just some gentle cat cows. Inhaling the belly down, the hips come high. And exhaling to arch. I honor my emotional truth with tenderness and courage. I release what no longer nurtures my spirit, and I choose to build a foundation of deep, authentic security. Next, inhale, belly to drop, suspending through the inhale if you feel comfortable, engaging Mula Bandha, and exhaling reverse, holding the exhale out. Inhale, table. Exhale, knees come wide, big toes touch, child's pose, relax, let it go. Forehead to the mat. Deeply surrender here for a moment. Allowing yourself to take a couple more breaths here in child's pose. And then bringing awareness back to the hands helping guide you back. Sit it on the heels, and then rolling off the heels, coming back to an easy seat. Back an easy seat. Let's go ahead and roll through the neck. Allowing yourself to reverse directions when it resonates. And then slowly coming back to a close in the center. We're going to do our Antar Nod meditation. A couple different options here would be to have our pinky finger and thumb to touch, our three fingers just sitting out, and then having this resting on our knees on our lap. If you'd like to do this, or if you'd like to do the more of a moving meditation where we come up, 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 lotus mudra at the third eye space, and then back of the hands back down. So either one of these options, and our chanting will be that sa re sa sa, sa re sa sa, sa re sa sa sarang. Hadare hada had. Hadare hada had. Hadare hada had. Hadarang. So we can envision this as that beautiful co-creation with the universe itself. This is also very potent for releasing. So this can be an alchemical release, as well as acknowledging and honoring that co-creation that we each have with the universe ourselves. So we're just going to chant with our voice. And if you'd like to just listen, that's always an option. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hara re hara 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 re hara 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 re hara 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa sa sarang. Hada re hada had. Hada re hada had. Hada re hada hada hade rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa sa sarang. Hada re hada had hada re hada had hada re hada 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 rang. Go ahead and keep mentally vibrating sa re sa sa. Allowing yourself to feel that vibration, releasing what no longer serves. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. Let's shake the hands, shake the arms. Allowing ourselves to just lay down with a nice neutral spine for a moment. Bringing the breath back into the upper belly. Allowing the body to soften down, down, down. Allowing life flow energy to move wherever it's moving inherently, it knows. Only coming back to sensation in the physical body when you hear my chimes and my voice next. Slowly bringing your awareness back to your breath. Inhaling as you wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. If you'd like to ease off to bed, feel free. If you'd like to bend the knees into the chest, hugging the knees into the chest. Allowing yourself to fall off to one side or the other. Resting for a moment in this fetal position, as this is where the energy still is for this full moon. Eventually, the body rolls over a little bit more, and the hands help the body up, coming back to an easy seat. Let's bring our left hand to our heart, our right hand over our heart, our left hand. Breathing into the heart space for a moment. Acknowledging that illumination of where your heart is calling for more care, more courage, and more authenticity. Rubbing the palms of the hands together. Let's close the sacred full moon energy with one Om.